Hey guys, Kenny Bonus here from Bonus Accounting, and today I have two very special guests. They are my co-workers at Bonus Accounting. We have Skyler Hetrick and we have Josh Boozel. Today's challenge, I guess I can call it a challenge. It's the One Chip Challenge, the Paqui, if I'm pronouncing it right. One Chip Challenge. So we are each going to do one of these chips. I don't know what is going through our heads while discussing the child tax credits that many people have been asking about. So it's definitely relative information this year. So we'll be going over some frequently asked questions, and I think we're very nervous about doing the One Chip Challenge. They say it's 2 million Scoville. I don't know, Josh.
Yeah,
what do you know about it?
Yep, 2 million Scoville units. It was a social media challenge. They come out with a new chip every year. This is the 2020 version. They sell out pretty quickly, and I was lucky to have 3 of them and 3 willing participants.
They may or may not be expired, so that probably makes them spicier.
Yeah,
I would think.
That's the flavor.
Skyler, what's going through your head today as we get through these chips?
Thoughts that I can't say on camera.
Yeah. We're going to try to keep the swear words to a minimum, but our trusty editor, Jeff, he is going to make sure those are properly bleeped out. But because we know a lot of you are business professional, we're going to try to keep the swear words to a minimum.
I think we can do it.
Each of
It won't
us,
be that bad.
we each came with our own thing of milk. So I have some soy milk here. Skyler, what do you got there?
I got some trusty, good old whole milk. So
Whole milk. Yep.
I went classic 2%.
It kind of reminds me of that one scene in Anchorman where Will Ferrell has a beard, just saying milk was a bad choice. I feel like that's going to be us by the end of this. Oh god. I'm looking forward to it, so we're going to jump into the tax topic right now, so that you can at least hear a little bit of like understandable speech and talk about it. But the child tax credit, Josh, if you want to run with it a little bit.
Sure. So child tax credit, obviously, is a tax credit. It was raised this year to $3,000, $3,600 for children under 6. So obviously an increase. And if you have questions about the child tax credit, you have probably been getting the advanced payments every month. So we'll be talking a little bit about those, how they're going to affect your tax return, and how to report them on your tax return.
Nice. Yeah, so I hope that the questions that we get while we eat this chip are yes or no, because I don't know how much I can actually describe while my mouth is on fire. So yeah, 2 million Scoville. I don't know. Are you guys ready?
nope.
Me either. So, alright, first order of business, glove up. So, the exciting part about this is we don't want it to even touch our skin because it could burn our babies at home. They say, yeah, don't touch little children after eating this. Make sure to wash your hands and do not touch your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we know.
Careful around the eyes.
We know what that one does. So, man, I feel like you should lead us in the whole ceremonial. What should we do, Josh?
Well, I think we gotta open them, toast it, and then just get into it.
All right. So we are going to attempt to open the entire, eat the entire chip. Hence the One Chip Challenge. Okay. Watch with the crumbs. We'll clean it up later.
Oh no.
They're a little
Y'all
broken.
broken.
Yep.
Well, more digestible. Okay. Get a nice zoom in on my B-roll.
Jeez, these are looking spicy.
Honestly, I've never smelled a smell that smelled like it was just burning my nostrils. So, I feel like we should say a prayer. No. I don't know, Josh. What else? What else comes along with this?
It's really hot. It's really hot. Yeah, whenever I have done this before, there was a lot of sweating involved. it was difficult to talk, so it might take us a few minutes to get into the actual child tax credit tips, but we will get there eventually.
So we'll attempt to eat the entire chip in one fell swoop.
Give it a go.
I love you guys. Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Here we go. I can feel the fire.
No, it starts slow.
Have it down. Yep. Pack that away. Heat hiccups. Oh god. I did say when I take a drink of milk, I'll be giving away a free tax return in the comments below. So, this is new. Go ahead now. Ask us some questions. Josh, want to take that?
Sure, so the advanced child tax credit payments are monthly payments that were sent to families in addition to what the normal child tax credit is. What they are is the difference of that increase from last year to this year. So what was it? I think $300 a child if they were over 6, and was it $360 if they were under 6?
Exactly.
So that's what the advanced portion of that credit is. So a lot of people want to know, am I still going to get the child tax credit whenever I file next year? And the answer is yes. You will still get it. If you have not received the advances, there is a way to reconcile that. Very similar to the stimulus checks last year. I'm sure everyone, that was a common question among accountants, was did you get the stimulus checks? So this year we'll be asking you, did you get the child tax credit advancements and how much? The IRS is going to be sending out a letter detailing out how much you did receive. So please remember to bring that or provide it to your accountant so you know that we're sure that we get the credit accounted for correctly.
That's one of the big things is the IRS is going to send out a letter in January, and they want you to bring that letter so we know how much you got for the child tax credit. Can we get another question?
Absolutely nothing.
Good answer.
At this point, you know, this we're doing this in December, so most people have already got it. It was done automatically. There was an option to enroll, or unenroll, I should say, and this is still relevant. You know, I hate to speculate. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Is Skyler alright?
I'm living.
I hate to speculate on legislation or anything like that, but if you haven't been paying attention, there are talks in the government right now about expanding this into next year. So that's where this would become relevant with the opt-out period and everything like that. And just knowing that that option is available to people out there.
Yeah, and one of the things to mention also was that if you didn't file your 19 or 20 tax return, there's actually a non-filer tool that the IRS has developed that you'll be able to go on to be able to actually get your child tax credit along with stimulus payments too. So that's a really awesome thing.
Something else a lot of people worried about is owing the money back. So if you did get too much, there is a possibility that you will have to pay some of that back. There's a safe harbor. It deals with income limits and stuff. It is pretty specific. I'd be happy to answer it for you, but it is sort of on a case-by-case basis. So I would rather be able to personally answer that sort of question.
Definitely. Yeah, a lot of this comes down to talking with your specific tax professional. So if you have any questions, a lot of times they relate just to your scenario, and you should talk with your tax professional. We always make ourselves available, Skyler, don't we? Tell us a
Oh,
little bit.
100%. You can always call us at any time and leave us a voicemail if we're not there. You can email us at any time, and we'll be happy to answer your questions.
Absolutely. I'll take another question. No, you do not.
Nope.
That's an
Nope.
easy one. Those are the questions that we're liking to answer right there.
And that is different. That is different. The child tax credit this year is fully refundable. So before you had to have income in order to get it.
Exactly.
Now you do not. So that is one thing the IRS is urging people to do, especially those non-filers, because unlike the stimulus checks, the IRS might not know, that just because you have Social Security, which is how they identified those non-filers for the stimulus checks, they might not know that you have qualifying dependents. So it is important that if you do have a qualifying dependent, that you do file this year.
I got a question. Josh, how was that spice level for you?
It's up there. It's up there. How are you doing?
I can't even believe what my face just went through. Everything. I feel more alive than I usually do, so I might want to take one of those in the middle of busy season.
Yeah.
Just to get me rocking, but I'm
Right
just
before a meeting.
salivating right now. And Skyler, tell me what's going through your head. We need to get this man
I
some
can,
more milk.
I can really breathe through my nose. I am struggling the most out of this 3, which I figured was going to happen. My handy dandy cameraman's going to give me more milk.
Yeah, let's get some more milk in here. There you go.
Are you starting to feel it in your chest at all?
I am.
Okay.
I'm feeling it in my diaphragm.
Yes.
If that's the proper term for
Is
it.
anyone feeling tingling?
I felt like I was gonna pass out there for a second.
I was worried.
But hearing Josh get me through with those good tax tips was really like, okay, he's doing good at this. Let's keep going.
I have a good question for you,
Got
Mr. CPA.
Yeah.
So for the households that have to, have to regroup. So that are, they claim a child, but they go every other year.
Right.
What's the best advice to go about that?
On that one specifically, I would probably say it's best to opt out of the child tax credit. We have a little bit of a YouTube video tutorial showing people how to opt out of the child tax credit. But just in case you're needing to reconcile between two divorced parents claiming a child, that might be the best way to prevent a lot of confusion. At the end of the year, though, it all will get reconciled when we go to do the 2021 tax return. During the 2022 year, we'll be able to make sure, using that sheet that the IRS sends you, we'll be able to reconcile it and make sure that you're getting the proper tax credit.
I think it's important to note too there, Kenny, that if you are in a situation like that where, two parents and each one claims the kids in opposite years, that even if the parent that is entitled to claim the child in 2020 for the 2021 tax year did not receive the advanced child tax credit payments, you are still entitled to the full child tax credit, that $3,000 or $3,600, even though the advanced payments were already paid.
Definitely interesting right there. So, yeah, and a lot of times, I hate to say it, but consult with your tax professional. I think that's usually the best way to do it, because there's going to be specific details in your case that you're going to want to convey to your tax professional. So,
Definitely. Yeah.
Nice. No, it will not.
Should
yeah,
not.
That's the one nice thing about that. It's not going to cause any red flags or anything that needs a manual override at the IRS, so therefore it wouldn't cause a delay,
Right.
which is nice.
Now, that's not to say that, like the stimulus checks obviously caused a delay for some people.
Right.
So I'm not, I can't speak, I don't think that anyone could speak yet to see how the IRS will handle that reconciliation if you didn't get all the payments.
Right.
I'm sure there'll be a verification of some sort. Hopefully they've improved a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
How you doing?
Struggling.
Do a quick check-in. Yeah, how's it going, guys?
We're doing alright.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm doing better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a transformation over the camera to
Yeah.
see, beet red faces just oozing mouths and noses. Yeah. Oh. I hope you guys are enjoying this at home, because I know that my lips are not enjoying it.
Not at all.
Bonus accounting.
Exactly. I didn't even tell you the answer to that one.
Nope.
That's it. Yeah. Come to Bonus Accounting. We do tax returns remotely, or if you want to come see us in person, we also do it over Google Meets, and happily be able to coordinate with you in a secure manner to get your tax return filed. I think we had a lot of different clients that we didn't even meet with over the past year because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it went so smoothly, and we like to have a little recap meeting at the end so we can describe the tax return to our clients. But Skyler, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about how that process is with prepping tax returns at all remotely for people?
Or Intuit Link.
Yeah, Intuit Link. They're actually adding an upgrade to it this year, which is a wonderful thing that's helping us. So it's going to be a lot smoother process for, not saying it wasn't before, but it's going to be a lot smoother for us coming forward. We deal with people out of state, across the state, so if you live anywhere within the United States or even outside the United States, I know we have a couple clients that live overseas that have to do tax returns, we got you covered.
The child tax credit was definitely unique to this year. A lot of people were getting it. It started in July of 2021. They were getting it throughout the year for their children. And what's nice about it is you'll still have a child tax credit at the end of the year as well. A lot of people were just opting out of these child tax credits. That way they would get more of a credit on their tax return. So I was telling a lot of people to do that. Like I said, we have a YouTube video that explains how to opt out of that. At this point of filming it, we're already in December, coming into January, so probably won't matter much right now. But the key part, getting your taxes done, you'll get a letter from the IRS. We want to really stress that's going to say to how many child tax credits that you actually got.
Yeah, that's a super important part of that.
Yep, definitely. You'll notice I didn't drink my milk. You didn't drink your milk that I know of, so I won't be giving away a free tax return. Skyler has to prepare a free tax return.
I'll prepare a free tax return for anyone who wants to take us up on the offer.
Yeah, good stuff.
All
Good
right,
stuff.
gentlemen.
We got the season 16 Hot Ones hot sauce lineup. There's 10 sauces. So what I am going to be doing is getting together with other accountants and other business professionals, business owners, and seeing if anybody wants to run the gauntlet with me. So I think that should be pretty cool. We'll talk about any questions that they have. We'll go back and forth about their businesses and tell them a little bit of an accounting story there too. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our page, YouTube page. Like us on Facebook, comment in the comments below, hit like on this video if you like what you saw, and comment below if you want that free tax return that Skyler was talking about. Say how much you liked it and go from there, but appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for staying through the whole video if you're still here. We appreciate it, and as always, if there are any additional questions from today's video, feel free to reach out to us.
Thanks.
All set. Hi, everyone.
We did it. Oh, there's these like danger crumbs everywhere. Hold them up, loud and proud, right there. This should say 2021, but it was the 2020 variety.
The 2020 version
Champions.
in 2021.